love this because we can't really see each other.
You're right.
But, like, the camera can see us, so it's okay.
I can see your reflection in the TV.
Oh, good. We can just look this way.
The trees are in the way. They're too big.
We are maybe starting to run out of new places to...
I know. I don't really know where else we could be.
Hi, over there.
Hello. Wow. Happy PAWlidays.
Happy PAWlidays. You can say that one a lot better than...
Yeah. Well, if we had done Happy HOWlidays, I might struggle.
Yeah.
More.
Probably.
Yeah. Is there any MARE-y Christmas that's a animal? Christmas.
Snake Christmas.
Snake Christmas. I mean,
I feel like that's
it is Snake Christmas though, with Anaconda coming out.
That's true.
On Christmas.
Merry Snakemas.
There's a lot of animal movies coming out. I feel
Are there
like.
really? What else is there?
I don't remember, but there's that one where it's the monkey.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like there was another one. I feel like when I was last at the movies, there were a lot of animal trailers.
Interesting.
I feel like I'm being watched by this ornaments, side-eyed by the corgi.
Yeah. Well, it is. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Pretty much. Welcome back to
back.
the Pawlywood Pawdcast.
With two paws.
The first time we've ever actually done a Christmas episode, because last time we said we would, and then we just stopped doing it forever.
Yeah.
The show. But now we're back, and we will have probably just this one, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Christmas.
Maybe a second Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have done like Christmas in July, but we weren't really thinking on that level.
Next time.
Yeah, but we got some fun decorations.
Yes.
I guess, should we start with outfit check or should we start with tree check?
Oh, well, I feel like our outfits are pretty chill.
Yeah, not that much to say.
We're just both wearing the same sweater.
Yeah, you got two on accident.
Yes.
A while ago.
I forgot that was how we ended up
I think
with this.
so. I think they sent you the wrong size, and then
I think they just sent me two.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, now at least like once a year we'll go somewhere in our matching sweaters.
Yeah.
I have my, I don't know what they're like holly clusters, but they're really
sharp.
sharp.
A little pine cone?
It's like a pine cone and holly.
I like that.
It's just a Christmassy herb bundle. They're really sharp. I kept poking Daniel in the face with them on accident and hurting him. And my Christmas earrings.
Yes.
I have a lot of them, but
nice.
these were like the biggest, so I thought they'd show up the most on camera.
And I mean, I have the sweater vest, and I've got lots of lights going on. I have a little headband. This headband is the Goose's Christmas outfit. He dresses up for holidays. He has this. He has, I think, a birthday headband that I feel like you got when we went. For me, when we went to see Elvis. On my birthday. Clayton. And I wore it to Olive Garden. We sat with Clayton at Olive Garden. And then, of course, I had to then wear the light up earrings.
Yeah.
And then I went, of course, and got a little
those are
Dalmatian.
Nice.
I know I have a Christmas dinosaur sock as well.
Nice.
Where it's like probably a brontosaurus with like lights.
I feel like maybe I had those too at some point.
Because I feel like, they were they were out at Target the same year that we got the dinosaur pajamas.
Oh, we could have worn, if we were doing another episode, we would have worn the pajamas.
Next one. That'd be good.
All the matching pajamas that we all have. We bring everyone on Zoom from that house to do a Christmas episode in our pajamas.
I still just think about whenever we got them and like, it might have even been like pre-Thanksgiving.
It was around that time, yeah.
And we just all put them on and then we just kind of hung out.
We just had like Mariah Carey dance party in Joelle's room.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
It was nice. And then we went to Purity Ice Cream and watched The Sex Lives of College Girls for like 7 hours, even though none of us liked it.
Yes.
Yeah, those were nice to have. I still have them. I just never really know what to do with them. But yeah, I thought maybe we could do sort of a tree tour as well.
Well, yeah, you brought your tree.
I brought my tree in my car.
Yeah.
And yours is here.
Mine is here. We also have a lot of other decorations. Just kind of all of our... You kind of have brought, I think, like, all of... Yours are... I guess
I had a lot of small trinkety items.
Little trinkety.
Yeah.
I just kind of only pulled out all my animal ones.
Yeah.
Because I've got a couple more. But
yeah, my tree is made of rosemary. I got it from the Vaughns near my house, and I went, like, on December 7th, and they were almost out of all of their trees already, so it was either this or a non-rosemary one that was really ugly, so I got the rosemary one, but it's dying really fast and looks uglier every day. Okay, so...
I pulled my hand away, and it smells...
It's really nice, right?
Now.
I have both my schools. Yes. I have a Chapman ornament. I have a Cornell ornament.
This one's a Cornell one, too.
Oh, yeah, that's also Cornell. I'm really impressed I haven't broken any of these nice ones. I have a lot of the birds from the Target bird collection. And my ugly felt dogs, which are also down here.
This Griffith one is nice, too.
I really like those nice metal ones that you can get from touristy places. I have one for that. I have one for when we all went to Niagara Falls, somewhere on here.
What is this one?
When we went to the Queen Mary for Halloween.
Oh, yes. Who is this?
I don't know who that is, but I think he was from the Target ornament section.
Probably.
This one is Fireball.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Cinnamon our Christmas card, but we're all kind of cut out of it.
Here's the Niagara one.
Kraft mac and cheese, more ugly dogs, birds, the stars, this gnome.
Target just kind of has every ornament you never thought.
They do.
My sister got 2 of the same ornament, Target Mountain Dew can ornaments last year. Mm-hmm. One from me and one from her girlfriend's brother.
That's
so it's
nice.
And then me and my mom both got her the same crescent roll candle. So she really has a brand of apparently Mountain Dew and crescent.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean that's nice.
She also good. I think got Mountain Dew pajamas from her girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have thought they would make those.
Yeah, the shirt, it's like pants, and then the shirt says, I would drop kick a child for Mountain Dew.
Is that officially licensed Mountain Dew merch?
I don't know.
That's awesome.
I hope so.
Okay, your turn.
Okay.
Your tree. You're very tall and...
I know, mine's really tall.
Uneven tree. Oh, and we have our hot chocolate with our dog
tree.
Also.
So I've got, starting at the top, I crocheted a star. I also crocheted a little skirt for it. And I pom-pom DIY'd. My lights are kind of dead because I left them on over Thanksgiving. But yes, I have lots of nice ugly dogs. You know, this little mouse. I have this one of Dora that I think my parents got me. I really like this one's glasses. Hollywood, because that's where I live. We have, of course, I was telling you about the family plaid ornaments that my grandma, I think, gave to everyone. We have some of these. We have, this kind of looks like Dora too now, which is nice. I wanted to play this one for you.
It's like Dora meets Cat in the Hat. Why does it sound like that?
Oh, he's still going.
Oh my God.
Keep going. I'll keep talking. He's kind of...
It sounds like
haunted.
he's being tortured.
Yeah. I have a little sheep in honor of Sheep June. I have that for Dora. I have a lot of these dogs that I've collected. That one's cute.
Is it the same? But mine has a wreath on?
I think so. This one doesn't have a decoration.
Yeah. Oh, mine's more festive.
Yeah. What else is over here? A walrus. I think there's 2 walruses. I don't even really care about walruses. I don't know where the other one is. But yeah, down here. That's interesting. This one you said was your favorite dog.
It's so hideous.
He's really special. A burger.
It's really good.
I always thought it was a taco until right now.
Mm.
But yep, that's tree. I also have these nice stockings that I crocheted for Dora and
They're so good. They're such classic festive stockings.
Yeah, I had made this one, I think 2 years ago. And then I got Dora and I was like, she must have one too. Mm-hmm. So I had to make another little one. And this is like real sock size.
Yeah. They're huge for her.
I don't put anything in them, but they're nice. Yeah. We were really worried. We had to keep, I don't know what we'll do now, but we had to keep the stockings back home down. Because usually we decorate, like, we do like Thanksgiving, then we do like our second, like, nuclear family Thanksgiving. for Christmas. And then we decorate, like, the morning of when my dad's cooking. And we decided that we had to keep the stockings down because we thought that Zora would jump up and grab the stockings and pull the really spiky metal stocking holder straight down onto her head. We're like, I don't know that she needs to be, like, conked on the head by a
big spike
snowflake.
Maybe not.
So I don't know what we're gonna do when Christmas comes, but yeah. We're a little worried. I love this one.
It's really, I think my number one for my own tree, these two, like, really messed up cats are pretty good.
Yeah, I like the little cats.
I like the Fireball one that doesn't say Fireball, but it has the logo for Fireball.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of my tree this year.
It's so cute.
I think so, too. I think it's really nice.
Then should we get into it?
I think we should. There's a lot to say.
There's a lot to say. We watched 12 Dogs of Christmas. This absolute classic.
This is one that, like, I and probably most people had never heard of, but you seemingly have watched every Christmas of your life.
I've seen it probably 50 times.
Yeah. It's like a classic to you and, like, a lost archive B-movie.
There's a lot of dog movies. It's a lot of dog movies like that.
But you've been hyping up a lot of these, and this is, like, the crown jewel of the ones that you've been telling me about.
Yeah, there's this one, probably this one and Napoleon are the two, like, ones that, like, nobody has seen this.
Napoleon sounds familiar, but maybe I'm thinking of Beethoven.
So fun. It's so cute. The little golden retriever puppy who talks and goes to Australia. He's a little golden retriever, and he climbs into a, like, hot air balloon basket, and it transports him to the outback, and he must return home. But he thinks
totally thought it was, like,
his I think it's maybe a girl. I don't remember. Their real name is Muffin, but they're like, I'm an explorer, so I'm Napoleon, which isn't what Napoleon is, But then it's like, oh, sad, I miss my mommy. Aww. I have to go home to my big golden retriever mom. It's so fun. Yeah. Big fan. It meets all the different animals of the outback. Like a dingo. Whoa. It hangs out with a family of dingoes. Nice. And some, like, birds that sing at it. It's wonderful.
Yeah, we have a lot of movies that we can cover if we keep doing PAWlidays.
That one's not a Christmas one. It's just nice.
Okay.
It's just the other, like, dog movie of my childhood that nobody has seen, I feel like. Yeah. But yeah, this is 12 Dogs of Christmas. Which it is about the 12 Dogs of Christmas. That's, like, kind of the center of it. It
takes a while to kind of bring the two ideas together, though.
Yeah, like, it is about this girl in the Depression and her, like, life.
Yeah,
but she goes to a town that's, like, footloose but dogs, where dogs are banned, and so that's a big problem.
For the reason why is never established. They just all hate dogs, and they elect a mayor on the basis that he hates dogs.
I don't remember, well, because they did. I mean, we'll talk about it in a second. But when they introduced the mayor, they're like, he's like, they're reading the dog law from, like, 1906 of, like, dogs are not allowed here. And he's like, now that I'm mayor, I'm bringing this back. That's what I ran on. And I'm like, what? Why?
Yeah. Yeah, and his, like, the second in command to the mayor.
Yeah.
Well, there's a sheriff who has, like, an old West-style
who I don't think says a single line. He's just kind of occasionally there.
He's always there, and he has a little desk, but he doesn't do anything. But the third in command, or maybe even over the sheriff, is dog catcher. Yeah. But there's another guy who seems like a dog catcher, but he's not. He's just also there and on the poster, but does nothing.
Well, dog catcher's, like, assistant.
Yeah, but he has, like, a crazy outfit with, like, aviator goggles and a hat.
Yeah.
And he just kind of lurks around the city.
I don't think he said anything in the whole movie. They did say his name. I don't remember what it is. No. But he doesn't say a single word the whole movie.
No. But yeah, it's a lot of dogs and a lot of Christmas, and then only in the end do they kind of bring those two things into the 12 Dogs of Christmas.
The 12 Dogs of Christmas. And the most really glorious ending.
Really good scene.
It's really good. The rest of the movie, you're like, eh. But, like, the whole just concept of the song is really nice.
Yeah, they really they had that, and they had to make a whole movie around it.
Yes, exactly.
That's the only part that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, yeah, should we get into the recap?
I think we should.
So
the re-dog.
The re-dog.
In this case.
Well, there is a cat in it.
That's true. There is one
a singular cat.
Yeah, you're right. So we open. Even the opening credits kind of give away what kind of movie this is going to be.
Yeah.
It's shot really weird, and they say, like, starring, parentheses, in alphabetical order, which you don't normally see on, like, the opening credit, you know, the individual cards,
I wonder why they did that.
Yeah.
Maybe because, like, the leads were, like, the lead is a child, random child.
Yeah, they did go with, like, and introducing.
Yeah.
I think, for her credit.
So they didn't even...
But,
And she wasn't even being introduced. This was at least her second
Oh, maybe they were introducing
movie.
someone else then. I don't know. I remember one person had and introducing. Maybe it was, like, one of the other kids.
It feels like you only do that if it's the main one.
Right?
I don't know. That's strange.
Anyway... we have that, and just, you start to understand the look of the movie.
Yeah.
This was 2004, I think we decided, so I don't know if they were still shooting film or digital or what, but, like, the way that log footage looks, if you shoot log on, like, you know, any cinema camera now, where it's all gray and desaturated and, like, glossy, but in, like, a weird, like, everything just looks kind of not color graded. That's how this whole movie looks. Everything looks foggy, even when they're indoors. I don't know how they did that. It does not look
Maybe
great.
they just had, like, a haze machine going.
I thought about that, but there's just
24/7.
no reason for it. It doesn't feel on purpose. A lot of just, like, the windows are all blown out all the time. You can't really see what's in the distance ever because it's just white. It definitely feels like a B movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the crew in the end credits was, like, a real movie crew. Like, the amount of people you would expect for a regular feature, so...
I mean, I was saying it feels kind of like one of the old, like, American Girl movies.
So much, yeah.
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 Like, that level of, like, just that energy.
There's, like, an earnestness, but a badness.
Yeah,
you know?
like, this girl could have been an American Girl.
Yeah, no, for sure.
She's from the Depression and really, like, stuff.
Except I feel like all the American Girls, they, like, do a lot.
True, they have more trauma. You're right.
They all have a lot of trauma, and they all.
I mean, her trauma. If they really played up that her mom died and her dad basically just shipped her off to nowhere.
She didn't care about any of that.
No.
She was just kind of rolling with the punches.
And I already have a Depression American Girl doll.
That's true. But yeah, so we're introduced to the main character, Emma. And she...
Well, the first shot of the real movie is she's a newsie.
Oh, yeah. They all have little newsie caps on.
Yeah. But she's giving out the newspaper in Pittsburgh, apparently. Mm-hmm. And she puts down the newspaper and it's like stock market crash.
Yeah.
We're in the Depression. Which I kind of... I really forgot how much of a period piece it's trying to be.
They're making a strong effort to make this Great Depression, but they clearly don't have the budget or research.
And for, like, a low budget movie, that's kind of... It's always wild when they really go for a time.
Yeah,
like,
it's bold, it's brave, it's ill-advised.
It didn't really need to be one.
That's true.
Like, there is a little bit of the plot, but, like, it doesn't have to be.
And I'm sure the children's picture book this was based on had nothing to do with that. It's just the song. No. So they just chose to make things difficult for themselves. But yeah, it's Pittsburgh 1931 is what it says. We're in.
Okay, it's 1931. I was wondering what year it was.
I forgot that, but I wrote that down, I guess.
Okay, yeah. So she's there. She's doing her newspapering.
It also says, before it really gets into it, it says based on the book by whoever, and also the screen treatment. I've never seen opening credits or any credits note that it was based on a screen treatment.
Yeah, that is
I feel like that's just always implied that there is a treatment. And even if somebody else wrote the treatment and then a different screenwriter came on to do the movie and got credited, you just give a story by credit. Like, I've never seen based on the treatment for the screen. That's...
Yeah, that is weird.
I feel like they just didn't know what was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so she's got the newspaper.
And then her dad is like, I'm sending you to this random town. I don't know what state they're in anymore. It's just like, what is it, Doverville?
Yeah.
And it's just like kind of rural-ish town. He's like, you're gonna go meet your aunt. I'm putting you on the train. And she's like, okay.
You would think aunt would be dad's sister, but it's dad's estranged ex-lover who hates him.
Yeah. Yeah, so she
just
shows
sort of
up.
says this is your aunt, but she's not.
So she gets there, like, we get a little, like, brief glimpse of Dog Lady and her son, which I don't remember. He's Mikey. Couldn't tell you what her name is.
No idea. Everyone just calls her
Dog
Dog Lady. And her thing is that
she runs the dog orphanage in the town.
Which, sure.
That I didn't remember either.
No one seems to think that that's, like,
everyone's
weird.
And it's not just her. It's, like, everyone's referring to it as the dog orphanage. And, like, I'm wondering if that's a time...
I cannot have been.
It can't have been.
I mean, no one cared about dogs in 1931.
And that's why there was the dog orphanage,
I mean... They were just on the street.
And what makes a dog an orphan?
Right? A lot of things established as the given circumstances.
Because, like, I guess, like, my dog's... no, my dog's not an orphan. Her mom is alive.
But, like, when do you, like... You're not going to see a dog and be like, oh, its parents are dead. Like, you don't know that about the dog. Like...
That is true.
It's never... Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just dogs that don't have owners. But they don't want to call them stray dogs. They're
orphans. They're orphans dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they get a little glimpse of that. We learn that dogs don't like her because she accidentally lets the poodle go, I think. And the little boy is like, I hate girls.
Yeah,
especially girls who don't like
undercurrent
dogs.
Of that.
And then she goes to this random house. Her, like, aunt is a hairdresser. And Emma shows up and is like, hello, my dad sent me. And she's like, what are you talking about? Who is your father? And she's like, this is my father. And he's like, that rat. I hate him so much. She keeps calling him a rat.
And I guess what happened is the dad wrote to this random woman and was like, hey, my daughter's going to come live with you. The letter did not reach her in time. No. So this random girl just shows up and is
He didn't wait for a response. He just sent her anyway.
And she learns the kid is from Pittsburgh, and she says, oh, that's the grave of the world. So it's, like, really not cool to be from Pittsburgh, to the point that she lies to the other kids and says she's from New York.
Yeah.
Because that's cooler. But they're like, you can't have dogs in New York unless you're rich. And she's
I
have 2 dogs.
A subplot of, like, lying. Like, oh, she's a liar.
I get
that. I don't really understand. Like, she doesn't really have a personality in general.
They were just like, let's make her a liar and nothing else.
It's like, and it's not like, oh, she's found out in any interesting way. It's just like, oh, the teacher found out.
She just goes, she's like, yeah, I lie sometimes.
Yeah. I'm like, you lied twice, but apparently that's who you are, as a liar.
That's
so nobody believes you. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
But yeah, so, like, this woman's like, I guess you can stay if you get a job, and I'm gonna track every single cent I have to spend on you, and you can't eat any bread. Besides, like, half of one slice.
Because it's the Great Depression, but the aunt has a ton of bread. She's just mean.
Yes.
Yeah. She's not even, like, poor. She has a lot of bread for it being...
For it being the Depression, like, apart from, like, her dad doesn't have a job or whatever, sure. But, like, the only other, like, people are struggling is that, it's hard to get food for the dogs. But that's chalked up more to is... the town has banned dogs and people don't want to break the law.
There seems to be really no repercussions of it being the Great Depression.
No, everyone's doing kind of fine. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on outside. Okay.
That is the fun part about living, like, one level up from the street. You get a lot of interesting noises.
I bet. Anyway, we kind of see the dog catcher and assistant in action.
Yes.
Of course, because it's... you know, a kid's movie where the dog catcher is the villain. They have, like, a big net that they just kind of... It's like the dog is sitting completely still, and the dog catcher sneaks up and puts the net.
It's like a butterfly net. It's like that size.
But it's completely useless, because then he just picks up the dog with his arms, and the dog does nothing.
The dog does absolutely nothing.
So I don't know what the net was really for. They also drive, like, a Mad Max car.
And he did build it himself, because we eventually do see a little glimpse of, like, at least the assistant guy, like... welding.
Yeah.
So he's, like, adding to this vehicle. He's, like, putting, like, cages and spikes on it. Mm-hmm. And it's, like, a motorcycle with, like, a sidecar, kind of, is the energy. And that's kind of great.
It's really,
It is really giving, like, a villain.
But they're innovating.
Yeah. But yeah, so he captures the one dog in the net, and that dog had a puppy with it. And so Emma's like, okay, I will save this puppy. Mm-hmm. Which I'm like, there's no real motivation to that, but I guess.
She just sees it sitting there and it's like, I'm taking this dog now.
Because she doesn't even like dogs.
And she wants to name it Douglas what?
Douglas O'Connor, because her name is Emma O'Connor.
Yeah. And everyone's like, that you can't name a dog Douglas.
The redheaded boy is like, absolutely not. He's actually so rude about it.
He is.
It's like an extreme point, and then she's like trying to make fun of his dog's name, mm-hmm. and he's like, no, this is a fine dog name, you're just weird.
Yeah. His dog's name is Yete.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. I did not know it was spelled like that until the subtitle was run.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, apparently the name of a abominable snowman, which is Yeti, but it feels like maybe
in the
that
30s
was...
they called him Yete.
Maybe it was trademarked.
I
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but she has this big sheepdog, and there's just lots of dogs in this dog orphanage. Mm-hmm. There's kind of like every dog you could think of, but almost everyone is a purebred dog. It feels like they're all really fancy, like looking. They're very few like mutts.
Yeah, they don't really look like stray dogs.
No.
So the aunt is like, you have to go to school and then also go to work after. You have to get a job. So we're introduced to the school. There's like a mean teacher who hates dogs because everyone hates dogs. There's one kid who wears a zip-up hoodie in the 1930s Great Depression movie.
And he's like a lackey of like, there's like 3 bullies. I can't really tell who's in charge, but they kind of talk like, I don't even know what that
they're in West Side Story.
Yes, they're in West Side Story, and they're like gonna beat her up.
Yeah.
With their little hats.
Yeah, they all have the little hats. One of them has like a crazier hat than everyone else. Maybe
it's just really puffy.
Yeah. We also were kind of noticing, like, especially with the adults, every actor in this movie picked an accent to do, and none of them were from the same region.
Yeah, they're like really making just strong acting choices in general too.
Yeah, the aunt is Southern and like really doing a lot.
Yeah.
Big personality. There's like one guy who speaks Russian, which is never explained, or he doesn't really come back at all. He just has like sled dogs and he speaks Russian.
There's the mayor who's kind of just like jolly Monopoly man.
He looks exactly like the Monopoly man.
I was saying this as we were watching. Like, that's what I imagined my town's mayor looked like. And I don't know if I think he maybe did a little bit, but
just
not
kind of a quintessential
to that degree.
City official look.
Yeah, I just was like, yeah, that's the mayor.
Yeah, that actor looked really familiar to me, and I thought it was just because he looks exactly like the Monopoly man, but it turns out he's been in like over 400 movies.
Yeah, he's doing like 6 movies a year.
Yeah, he's doing a lot. A lot of them seem to be dog related. But who else had it? There were like 3 other regional accents that we heard.
I don't remember what the dog catcher's doing, but it's something.
Yeah. He reminded me of the rodent guy from Fleabag. Like, he just had kind of a very, like, energy, like, a lot going on with him as well.
I feel like the coach, because they're doing a Christmas pageant. Mm-hmm. That's really the only thing that they are doing in school.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's being run by this really pregnant teacher, and then she has a baby, so the, coach has to step in. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what their plan was, because she goes into labor, like, the first day that Emma starts at school.
The coach, I don't think he's doing an accent.
No, I don't think he was.
But he's quintessential coach.
Mm-hmm. He seems like too modern for
He does feel more modern. So. I kept seeing one of the only, I didn't know how to write this into a fact, but one of the only fun facts I was finding is that, because they keep talking about like, oh, we're going to do like a Hail Mary pass, and like making lots of references to like fix things to Hail Mary. And that apparently saying wasn't a thing until the 70s.
Oh, that's the biggest anachronism in this movie, definitely.
Yep.
Also, I just want to add, probably the only, like, thing that I thought genuinely worked as far as their attempts at comedy was just the football coach teaching, like, choreographing the school play, and he has this big chalkboard where he has all the plays drawn out, and he's like, you're gonna go here, and you're gonna go upstage. I thought that was funny, and I thought they did a good job.
Yeah.
Around this time, after she starts at school, she's like she's been hiding the dog in her not aunt's house. She finally discovers the dog, is extremely disturbed by this.
Yeah, well, because the dog gets downstairs in the middle of the night and absolutely trashes the house.
Yeah, and eats bread.
The bread. Well, he doesn't eat the bread. She then goes, after the aunt comes in with her, like, big, like, she has, like, a big skin mask going on, but she's like, you need to leave in the morning. You and the dog. Go away. And the kid's like, okay. And then the kid goes to the fridge and steals, like, a full unsliced loaf of bread, like, half loaf of bread to give to the dog for dinner. Which is...
so subtle.
Wild choice.
Yeah.
And then I think she cleans up. And so the aunt's, like, a little bit, like, okay with it. She's okay with it enough for, like, when the dog... Because the dog catcher really likes the aunt. They have kind of, like, a thing going on.
It's, like, a one-sided thing.
It's a one-sided
thing. The aunt,
thing.
like, exploits it to her advantage.
Yes. And so the dog catcher comes over, and the aunt kind of helps her sneak the dog out. So she's not mad.
Because the dog catcher has... Like, the way that there are drug-sniffing dogs, the dog catcher has a dog-sniffing cat.
Yeah.
Like, the cat can detect dogs and, like, freaks out if it smells a dog. So he's like, there's a dog in this house.
I mean, the cat's kind of just constantly meowing. And he just interprets some of those meows as there's a dog in here.
They have, like, their own secret language.
Yeah. But I think that's when she starts really hanging out with the dog lady and the kid.
Yeah.
Who's like...
So they...
Yeah, I don't even... They just kind of... She gets to meet dogs.
Yeah, they all become friends. She kind of starts influencing the other kids at school to want to, like, go on a dog feeding campaign.
Yeah.
And they, like, use math to make that.
Well, I think that's because, so, like, the football coach is really struggling. He doesn't have any sense of, like, pitch or rhythm. And so he learns that dog lady can play the piano. So he is like, can you come play the piano for us? And she's like, well, I, like, have a life, and all these dogs have their lives that I have to help with. And so that's, I think, why, like, the kids start getting, like, he kind of is like, okay, we'll help the dogs if you play us the piano for our little Christmas thing. Yeah, so they do that. They do a lot of, like, they try to get table scraps for the dogs. Like, Emma's kind of learning that. She also takes, like, a little... what is it? Her dog and the sheepdog get captured by the dog catcher, and so she gets her aunt to get her a job with the dog catcher so she can, like, break in and steal.
It. And she's like, that's no problem because the dog catcher is obsessed with me.
Yeah. Which she's able to get her dog, but by the time she actually gets around to, like, letting them out, the sheepdog is gone.
Yeah.
And then we get one of the most intense acting scenes of the movie.
Oh my god.
Oh, this was after she gets locked in a cage, though.
Yeah. Yeah, her friend, the, like, redheaded kid.
Yeah.
Is so upset because she didn't save his dog, right?
Yeah.
And biggest there's been a lot of big performances in the movie. This is probably the biggest and most intense emotional moment of the movie. He is, like, going... all in, like...
It really is. It's so much.
The most he could be doing as an actor.
It's, like, so many tears. Like, he's, like, breaking down.
Yeah.
And this is after the girl spent at least a night in a dog cage.
Yeah. But she's, like, again, totally unfazed by all of this.
She just has no... I think it's also, like, her in comparison to everyone else. Because everyone else is doing a lot. There's not, like, any other character... Like, even, like, the random, like, side character... like, other girl in their class. Yeah. She's at least has a personality, and you know who she is, and she's doing a lot with, like, her face, and it's too much at times from people, but it's, like, that's something. But the main girl is really doing absolutely nothing the whole time. There's a lot of, like, she makes kind of a, like, a look.
Yeah.
And it's, like, that look could mean anything.
She then breaks up a dog fight. It's like it's supposed to be a dog fight, but the dogs are kind of just being held away from each other and they're barking.
Yeah, but she like sneaks in, and it turns out the dog catcher is like...
She doesn't even sneak in. She like well, she sneaks in first, and then she drops from the ceiling like firefighter style to break up the fight.
Yeah, and get the dog, and she gets the sheepdog back.
Yeah,
but it's
she doesn't save the other dog that's being dog fight.
No,
you know.
Well, because basically the like dog catcher is selling the dogs he catches to this dog fighting ring, I think. Which like, I don't know how that's that surprising.
Yeah.
Everyone seems really, like, blown away by this and being like, this is so illegal.
Yeah.
And it's like, but in your town, there's also an anti-dog law.
Yeah.
I don't know why anyone thinks that the mayor or, like, the police are gonna care when they're already enforcing the anti-dog law.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, none of them care about protecting the dogs.
No, but they, like, try to get the mayor to do something, and she's like, I'm actually telling the truth now. I know I'm always lying, but this is real. I saw the money exchanging hands. He was there, but nobody believed, like, at least the mayor. The mayor doesn't believe her.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's his brother, and why would he? Because he hates dogs. Let them fight.
But then there's like a Christmas party where everyone, including the children, seem to be drinking wine.
I know, I was like, yeah. Well, this is after like the dog catcher keeps coming to the dog orphanage and nailing things on the door and being like, you have till Christmas Eve to get rid of these dogs, or I'm gonna get rid of them for you. And she's like, absolutely not, that's stupid. And so Emma has a plan, some mysterious Christmas song plan. Mm-hmm. And then that's when they go to this party, and they bring the mayor a box with a dog in it. The cutest little dog puppy.
It is really nice. If you're gonna try to convince someone to like dogs, that's the dog to use.
Which again,
and he likes it immediately. He's like, oh my god, this is great.
Like, just they're very inconsistent about enforcing the rules. Because like, yes, the anti-dog rule is stupid, but like if you're bringing a dog to a party, I feel like it's also all about like the dogs get in trouble. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, it's not their fault they're a dog.
Yeah.
Like, this woman keeps, like, I'm shocked she doesn't get arrested for having dogs or whatever. Or fined or something. I don't know. But they're like
all the ordinance does is just allow there to be a dog catcher.
Yeah. Yep. But they're like, mayor and town council come to our special Christmas show that celebrates the town, and then that's the plan.
Yeah. And they've been rehearsing the show at the school, and like every single day it's like there's no plan. It's a disaster.
It's so bad.
They're just kind of like bobbing up and down, like singing awkwardly.
Crashing into each other.
Yeah. It has not been like put together at all.
But as soon as the dogs are there,
masterpiece.
The kids are like, we are all of a sudden choreographers and like event planners, and like we're producing this whole show.
Yeah.
It's like, you didn't put in any effort before.
No. But yeah, this is the crown jewel of the movie.
Yes.
The 12 Dogs of Christmas.
It's so nice. They do the 12 Dogs of Christmas. We see a bunch of kids that we've never seen before the whole movie. Especially the one girl that goes, a poodle in a dog house.
And it cuts back to her.
A close-up every time. And it is a slightly different close-up every time.
Yeah.
But they sing the 12 Dogs of Christmas.
Yeah, each dog after like number 6 or whatever has its own verb where they're like 12 chihuahuas chomping or whatever.
Yes.
Which was really fun. And there's definitely, there's like a bajillion dogs that apparently have all been in this town. This town has more dogs.
They do have a little bit of a montage of like collecting the rest of the dogs they need, of like talking to this lady who has a chihuahua, or like there's the Russian guy has a bunch of huskies, so they get all of his huskies. So it is like a little bit including the town and not just the dog orphans.
Yeah, it's just a lot of dogs for a town.
It's a lot of
doesn't
dogs.
allow dogs.
Yes.
So they go through the whole song, and then the dog catcher is like, "Oh my god, I let all the dogs
for the 12th day go."
Yeah. What are you guys gonna
do about that?
And I was very happy when this happened, because I was like, "Oh my god, I hope the last section is just the dog catcher's cat." And then it was.
It was. She takes the. She's like, "What am I gonna do?"
A cat.
A cat, and everyone goes, a cat, ha ha ha, and then they don't finish the song. That's it. And even the mayor is giving a standing ovation. He's like, dogs are cool now. I know the press is here too, because I have to kind of do it for the press as well. But like, I really like this puppy that you gave me. And he's like demotes his brother back to garbage man, and I think that's kind of it. Oh, her dad's there. Her dad actually did come. And Merry Christmas.
Yep. Yeah, that's about it. They have the end scene is like them opening like a formal dog orphanage that everyone in town now loves and supports.
Oh yes.
And then there's like a crazy freeze frame on Emma that pulls back to reveal it's like inside of a framed photo like The Shining.
Yeah.
And it's like on a shelf of other photos of like people with dogs.
And then they start playing a pentatonic song.
Yeah. And it says, no animals were harmed in the making of this movie, ... Only producers.
Ha ha ha.
And then throughout the end credits, this was kind of cute actually. They had made little ornaments of different characters in the movie and different dogs. So I liked that. That was kind of sweet.
God, it was all over the tree. Yeah, it was really, what a movie.
What a movie, for sure. Did it, I mean, I guess we'll get to this in perspective actually, so.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll hold off.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's literally the movie. I don't think anything else happened.
No,
I forgot that she names the dog Miracle, which is apparently such a better name than Douglas.
Douglas O'Connor.
I actually disagree with that. I think Douglas suited that dog.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
For sure. Miracle's...
Also, no miracle happened. They just sort of got their...
They did kind of like philosophical... She and the boy had a philosophical conversation about what is a miracle and what... Is it a miracle or is it just something that happens?
Yeah.
And
I forgot about that.
Like, I think somehow I don't remember what the resolution to that is, but apparently at the end she believes in miracles, and I think that was just something that happened.
Yeah.
Like, and that was also like, I feel like a miracle is something that like, yeah, it's like
happens
something externally like surprising, like, wow, nobody did that, but it happened anyway.
You can't be like, oh, I worked really hard and I did this, so that's a miracle.
That's not a miracle.
No.
That's like you worked really hard and did something.
Be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Anyway. Sure.
Alright, top dog?
My top dog, I think, was either the kid who had the, like, incredible emotional moment, or...
the emotional moment was crazy.
I think overall, my favorite... You would think this movie would have a top dog of a dog, but none of the dogs were really, like, got a lot of screen time on their own or were established as characters, so I liked the gym teacher trying to coordinate the musical. Yeah. I thought he was funny, and he was just trying his best.
I mean, my top dog has to be the song, I think,
the song was great.
Because I remember it all these years later.
That was pretty impressive.
I did really, I was trying to remember the song yesterday, and I was really upset that I couldn't remember certain dogs. But
yeah,
I know.
Most of it, though.
I know, yeah. But yeah, did we have any other quotes or, moments that we didn't mention?
I wrote a few quotes down.
I said, I wrote down, really interesting how the dog catcher kept calling Emma little baby sweetheart. It's really
that was
weird.
Crazy. I didn't understand.
I mean, of course, the moment where Mikey was like, Douglas O'Connor is so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And then also I wrote, I am not the dumb Dora he takes me for, which I think is what the aunt said in response to learning about the dad shipping her there or something. But I feel like those were the only quotes I wrote down.
I wrote, girls are worthless. There's a lot of anti-girl.
There's a lot of
anti-girl sentiment. Which, yeah, it's 1931. But some of the boys, it was like their only personality is that they hate girls.
Yeah.
What about that lovely woman with all the orphan dogs? It's just an old wives' tale that dogs are good for us.
Yeah, they were trying to say that dogs are good for girls. It's a wives' tale. And
I
think that was the full quote.
Yeah.
I was like, is it?
No. And then when the kid is like, the kid was introducing Emma to, who was it? Was he introducing her to the dog lady or to like his mom?
Yeah.
He just goes, this is a girl. She has dogs.
Yeah. I really liked the moment where that kid dangled from the hook.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. I think the dog catcher stuck him up there when he was taking their dogs.
And I was just like, oh.
No. Again, no big reaction to that. no urgency, no anything.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, how about perspective? Did you have any thoughts going in? Did it live up to expectations?
I don't know if I expected it to be more or less of a B movie than it was. I think it was about what I expected. You must have mentioned to me that it's like a period piece.
I kind of forgot that it was.
I had forgotten or was not aware. Yeah. And I was like, huh, this is really something.
It is. I kind of forgot that. Yeah, like, I had forgotten that. I kind of had forgotten about... What is that? I don't know what I wrote. Why are they... Oh, dog orphans.
Yeah.
I didn't remember the like assistant with his whole like glasses. I kind of just combined the assistant and the dog catcher into one person, which I think they could have done, in general.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it just was very nostalgic. Like, I don't even know if I can objectively say if it was a good movie or not, because I was
think
like,
you can objectively.
It's subjectively amazing movie, but it just was so nostalgic. Like, even when it was starting and they were like, they kind of had like a little overture over the opening credits of and I was like, oh, I remember all these little songs, all the little like background music and like all the different quotes and moments. I was like, oh, this really takes me back. I don't think I've seen this movie in like, God, I don't even know, probably like since I was like 12.
Really?
We watched it all the time, like truly all the time, like every single year, for sure. And probably not Christmas times too. It was like a year-round movie because dogs.
Sure.
I was reminded of it. I mean, not like I am always constantly thinking of it, but I was reminded of it when I was working at YMCA as camp counselor. One time I opened up one of the cabinets. I think this was during the COVID year.
Mm-hmm.
Opened up a cabinet that like where most of the games or like art supplies and stuffs were, and there were about 30 unopened copies of this movie, like DVDs.
Wow.
No other movies, just like 30 copies of this movie, and I was like really confused by that, because it was like 2020. And
yeah, I didn't think like that.
I didn't know anyone else had ever heard of this movie. It was so strange.
Interesting.
And I don't know what that was about. There weren't like any other movies.
Mm-hmm.
They were just half this cabinet is DVDs of Dogs of Christmas, untouched. It was really weird. Yeah. That's kind of the only other thought I had about that. It was strange.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this definitely was like a classic in my household.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I appreciate it for that.
Yeah.
I think it holds up in a nostalgic way. I think I notice a lot more plot holes and like just bizarreness of things.
I would think so.
But I think even back then I was like, this is pretty silly.
Yeah.
But there's dogs in a dog song. Yeah. So like, who cares?
Yeah.
I definitely did as a child still think it was really weird that her dad just sent her to some random lady.
Some random lady who hates him and had no idea that she was going to be
Yeah, like even as like a 6-year-old watching this, I was like, that is so weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, don't stop the music.
Interesting music in this movie because it's all like all the classic Christmas carols and Christmas songs, and they've redone them with their own kind of orchestra.
Yeah.
But they're all just like a little bit wrong.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of like
it takes a minute
to
figure out which
break in
song
it,
it
or
is.
like a little like time signature change, or like
they're all just a little bit.
They're a little bit
different. I'm not sure why.
There are a couple where, like, I don't think we'd be able to tell if we didn't have the subtitles on where it says it starts playing. No.
Because, like, I mean, with music copyright and everything, with these old songs, like, only the recording is copyrighted. Like, the song itself is public domain. You just have to make your own recording of it, and then you can use it.
And they did.
And they did that, but they were like, what if we made it worse? You know? Just give it a little extra, you know, funk to it.
It was, I mean, I really appreciated the little medley at the beginning. It really got me in the spirit.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I think it was, honestly, it was, like, more music than I remember. Like, there's just kind of always something going on in the background. Yeah. But I only really remembered, like, I remembered little bits and pieces. Less of, like, the specific Christmas song, like, score, but, like, the other pieces of scoring were familiar to me. And then, of course, I mean, the song at the end, it was, I don't know. I can't remember. I feel like I must have had this song on, like, on my iPod.
I'm sure.
I bet.
Yeah.
There's no way I did it. No no way.
Such a long song.
It is really... 12 Days of Christmas is such a long song in general. I think it was last year, I went to a live recording of this podcast I've listened to where they do like a fully improvised musical every episode. And I went to the live show, and apparently at their Christmas live shows it's a tradition at the end to do a themed 12 Days of Christmas. And I think while I was there, they did a recognizable cats. It's like the Cat in the Hat, or like Chester Cheeto, like nice. Tony the Tiger, and some of them I was like, they were like, that's not really sure. Yeah, thinking on the fly, like it is a really good like song that you can apply to a lot of different themes. Yeah, in a way that a lot of Christmas songs you can't, because they're not just listing things.
Yeah, it's really customizable. That's true.
It is. It's a very customizable one. If I was in the world of this movie, I think I would have thought of the idea of 12 Dogs of Christmas a lot sooner than they did, because her whole life is rehearsing 12 Days of Christmas for this pageant and being around dogs. Yep. And especially as they're like listing off the numbers of dogs that they have, I would have been like, oh my god, wait, haha. Like, that fits in the song. I would have been making that up to myself the whole time. Yeah. So I guess that's...
No, it's like a big breakthrough for them.
It was a really big breakthrough. You wouldn't know it by looking at Emma's face. She did have a close-up moment where she was thinking something. But yeah, if it was any other character, I think we would have had like a big realization moment. Her, it was just like a little glimmer in her eye. Yeah. Like, ooh, subtle. What an idea. Yeah. Yeah, should we go on to who?
Yes.
Do you have any casting ideas? You're to recast.
I mean, I think probably anyone could have been a better Emma, I would say.
I wrote down, for the dog catcher, I think Dave or Ian from Alvin and the Chipmunks could have been the dog catcher.
That'd be good. Yeah, I feel like the dog catcher, he was kind of doing a lot, but if he was a recognizable face, it could have sort of brought some...
David Arquette was an idea I had.
Oh, yeah. That'd be nice.
Other people I thought... Something about, like, Kirsten Dunst felt like the dog lady. I feel like if the mayor was a little more sinister, John Goodman, I feel like he can do that kind of, like, jolly, but also, like... Yeah. Scheming a little bit. For the childs, something about young Millie Bobby Brown feels like who would be cast in this. Now she's too old, but also it was kind of giving like a Hermione and Ron, young Emma Watson and Rupert Grint. I think could have played those two kids because they looked like that a little. I mean Hermione's a little too has a personality, so it wouldn't have worked for Emma. But yeah. She really wasn't doing anything. Like, I just wish they had given her a little more, like, thoughts.
This movie definitely suffers from protagonist is the least interesting character syndrome. Because everyone else is, like, way too interesting. Yeah. And it makes her look even worse.
I bet the boy, what's that, you know that meme from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, where... I've never seen the movie, but just the picture where the one kid is like, and don't call me, I'm like, what did, like, you know that one?
Don't call me. Don't come by my house. We're done.
I think
he's like really like needlessly giving it a lot of like, don't talk to me, I hate you.
Oh yeah.
That felt like that he could have been that, have that breakdown about the dog. Yeah.
Oh, you know who I feel like would have been a good dog catcher? This guy just reminded me of every man in Fleabag. His something about his vibe was also a little bit like the American husband from Fleabag, whose name Martin. Yeah. Like I think that actor, because he does like so much random stuff. He's in Stranger Things now, but he could have done that kind of like weird, sinister, elevated vibe. I think he could have been good for that. It's hard when you're, these are all, maybe they wanted to cast all these people and they clearly had no money. Yeah. So, no one in here is, like, a recognizable face except for
something like the mayor. I feel like someone like Michael Keaton could have been fun as the dog catcher, too. Yeah. I wish they had combined the dog catcher and assistant.
I know,
into, like, a more, like, wacky character. Because, like, yeah, the dog catcher was really weird. But, like, if you just threw him in those glasses and made him a little bit wackier, I feel like there is a combination of them as a dog catcher in one of these other dog movies. Probably one of, like, the Buddies movies or, like, something like that. Where I'm like, okay, that's a little more effective.
Yeah.
It just could have had a little more
Yeah, I agree.
Is there any other time period that you think would be good for what if this was set in another time period? Or a different location or a different like general setting.
I would have liked to see sort of a Little House on the Prairie era and time period version of this. Yeah. I think they could have gone a little further back in time. And because they were all like writing letters and stuff.
Like a Victorian era could have been interesting
Yeah,
too.
I think that might have been nice. Victorian with like Victorian Christmas. Yeah. That could have been kind of nice. Yeah, I think that's a good answer.
Because we could get a little, like, I feel like, Dog Catcher Man is a little bit of, like, Scrooge. I wish he kind of didn't like Christmas either. Like, he was just kind of very grumpy all around. Yeah. I almost was like, he never had a moment where his heart was changed. Even though the mayor did. I feel like he just kind of...
Yeah, the villain just sort of stays neutral.
Sucks for you. Yeah. Like, I don't know. He wasn't really affected. No. In a positive, heartwarming way, like the rest of the town was.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Are there any other animals you think would be good in a 12 Animal of Christmas? I feel like a farm animal.
I was about to say I could see this on a farm.
Did you see the trailer for the animated Animal Farm movie they're making?
No, I heard that was a thing and I thought that was weird and then I forgot it was happening.
I have no words. I mean, I knew what Animal Farm was. I listened to an audiobook of Animal Farm like 2 years ago because I was like, I feel like I should actually know what this is, and it's short. I mean, the main pig is Seth Rogen. If that helps you understand it,
that helps a lot, actually.
It's. I don't even know what to say. The tone of it is wild. It's like so, and I think they're playing. I think it's "Feel It Still" by like Portugal the Man is the song in the background of the trailer. And it's like that. It's like very like DreamWorks, like weird like Madagascar like energy. It's so weird. I don't think George Orwell would. Every single comment under the like, I think I watched probably an Instagram of it, a post of it. Every single comment was like, has he read the book? Does he know what the book is? And it is like based on George Orwell's Animal Farm.
You know what that makes me think of?
And remember when... It's you gotta watch it. It's wild.
I'm scared too, but I have to. When, Will Gluck came to talk to us at Cornell about how it was very good advice, but he was basically like, the way the industry is right now, everyone just wants IP. If you have an idea that has nothing to do with any IP, literally just Google something that sounds like it and then say it's based on that IP. I feel like it was like that. They were like, we want to make this movie. Let's say it's based on the Animal Farm.
It is the story of Animal Farm. Yeah. It's just like, what if Animal Farm had like, had that energy? And it's like all of a sudden, like there is like it also is very clearly, it's not like, oh, the villain or like trying to like the moral of it is like people being corrupted. It's like, oh no, like now the animals are opening their own farm and it's kind of like a tourist destination where the people are like, wow, there's an animal farm. There's also like a villain is like, there's like a capitalist like human who's like, pigs, come hang out with us and see how cool the people are that wear clothes. And it's like a weird like spy sequence almost where they're like zooming through like, I don't know, some big factory, and all of a sudden and now they're like, this pig is doing like a 180 like whip around turn and like a Porsche convertible, and it's like, I'm cool now. And I'm like, what is this? Like, I think there's a way to kind of dumb down morals and allegories for children, and I don't know that that's the way to do it. I mean, that has really nothing to do with this. But yeah, farm animals I think could be good.
Because there's a lot of them anyway.
Or like general zoo is nice.
Yeah.
Bugs.
I thought about bugs as well because they're small, so you can have a lot of them.
There's enough different kinds of bugs. Or like ocean.
That would be hard.
It'd be hard, but there are enough different ocean animals.
Yeah. I think farm is what I most
I think farm is the best. I think because, like, Old MacDonald is also an established thing.
Yeah.
Where you have the animals.
Cats would be interesting because most cats don't want to be around that many cats.
I feel like cats, like, there are lots of breeds of cats, but I feel like they're not as, like...
No one knows what they are.
Yeah. Like, I feel like so many, like, I know so many breeds of dogs because I was like, that's an interesting thing to know as a child.
Yeah. Cat, unless it's, like... A hairless cat, a Siamese cat, a Persian cat. It's just like, oh, that's a cat.
Like, that cat has long hair.
Yeah.
That cat.
That cat is
It's more like, cats are, I feel like, a little bit more about color.
Yeah, for sure.
Instead of dogs where it's like, you wouldn't just go, oh, that's a brown dog.
No,
that's the breed of dog, brown.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, it's, I guess golden retriever a little bit sometimes. Or like, it's like, within a breed of, like, a lab, you do that. But not in general as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were kind of my only thoughts I had on Hoo-Hoo. Okay, where would you put the train? There was a train in the movie.
Yeah.
There was a train. I kind of wish the dogs went on the train a little more.
Yeah. Rounding up, collecting all the dogs, going from stop to stop through the town.
I mean, we're back to dog train, but I do think it's really... Dogs on the train would be nice. Yeah,
maybe her dad took a train to come get her. I don't really know what his deal was or why he was just...
I don't either. Like, I don't understand. Like, did he find a job, I guess?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is she gonna go back to this big city? Is she gonna stay with her new friends?
Maybe a train sequence could have helped to establish how far away they are, because I really
don't know
had
where
no
they
idea
are.
Where they were relative to
I have
Pittsburgh.
absolutely no idea. They filmed it in Maine.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're in Maine.
Yeah, maybe I think they're maybe still in Pennsylvania.
They're definitely somewhere in that, like, like, New England area, but I don't know. But yeah, another movie that actually had a train.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're on a streak with those.
How many paws?
I hate to say it. I have no nostalgia with this movie.
So
I think just speaking as the objective perspective here, I think it's a 1 out of 4, maybe 1.5 out of 4. Because there's sort of an earnest heart to the movie, but it is not well made. Maybe I'll give it an extra 0.5 paw for just the quantity of dogs. So
quantity of dogs, there are a lot of dogs. I'm gonna give it. I think I would give it a 2, and then another 0.5 for nostalgia. So maybe a 2.5 for me. So averaging out, it's around somewhere in that middle range.
Yeah.
Not great. Not the worst thing we've seen.
Oh, absolutely not. It didn't make me angry. That's usually the bar for me.
Yeah. There was nothing I was, like, mad about.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Okay. Yay or nay? This is hard to find facts about.
Yeah, I'm really curious what you found.
But
I kept accidentally guessing them before we started.
I know, because there's very few things.
Yeah,
I mean,
a sequel.
This one, yay or nay, there's a sequel.
Yeah. I was very excited to see that on Letterboxd.
I had no idea. And it came out in 2012. I can't believe I have not watched this.
I don't know how that guy was like, you know what I need to get back to?
Yeah.
Because apparently he also made a documentary that won an Oscar for Best Documentary, which I kind of thought was a lie, and then I went on the Wikipedia page for that award and all the movies that have won it, and it was on there.
Huh.
So, and then I guess he was like, I need to go back to the 12 Dogs of Christmas. So I feel like we have to watch that next year.
Okay. How many dogs were used in this movie?
Oh boy. I was thinking about that as we were watching, but I was like, I feel like that'll be in yay or nay. I'm gonna say grand total of 100 dogs.
Oh my god. Everything said over 101. Which I don't know what that means.
Is that a 101 Dalmatians reference?
I don't know, but that's what everything said.
Okay.
So, apparently, I guess probably just over 100, and I don't know why it said over 101.
Yeah, I think that's just to be cheeky.
Yeah. Another number question. How many breeds of dogs are there in general?
Oh my god. 55.
No. Way more.
500.
Okay, not quite. Okay, so there's disagreement.
Okay.
There are the American Kennel Club says there's about 200.
Okay.
The UK Kennel Club says there's 224 about. The International Kennel Club says there's 360. I don't know why they have that many more. But there's probably like 400.
Okay. Jeez.
And that excludes like established mixes, like a golden doodle or like something. So it's like in theory there's probably more.
Wow.
I don't know if the 400 plus excludes that, but like at least the like established dog people.
That's a lot of dogs.
It is a lot of dogs. I looked up cats because I was curious, and that's like, I think maybe 100. I don't even think so. I can't remember what it said. I would have thought also. I think it's like, I don't know, I forget. Maybe 60. I don't know. Okay. Yay or nay? The little redhead boy has a criminal record.
I'm gonna go with yay.
He does. See, I knew who this... I kind of forgot that that's who this was, but this kid went on to do a lot of, like, Disney and Disney XD stuff. He was in Lemonade Mouth. He's the redheaded teen.
I didn't see that one.
Oh my god, Lemonade Mouth's pretty good.
I feel like I always hear that one's really good.
I mean, he looks like this, but older. But he, at least won armed robbery. Mm-hmm. He seems to be doing better now. He's now an advocate for, like addiction recovery and mental health.
Well, that's good.
But yeah, I remember that was in like when that happened. I remember seeing a lot of stuff of being like,
that sounds a little familiar. Wow. I think maybe I didn't like know who he was. But
yeah, his name is like
familiar.
I think it's Adam Hicks maybe.
Mm. Yeah.
I can't remember what Disney stuff he was in besides Lemonade Mouth. But I do recommend Lemonade Mouth is really good. Mm-hmm. The three girls absolutely killing it. The boys, not as much. Because the three girls are Bridget Mendler.
Oh, yeah.
Killing it in a smart person kind of way.
Yeah.
I don't remember the one girl, but who played Jasmine. It was in Smile 2.
Oh.
Her.
Yeah. And
then Haley Kiyoko is the third one. And then the boys are, I guess, in jail. But good for them, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay or nay? They had to shut down production for 2 weeks due to snow.
I'm gonna say nay. I feel like maybe was all the snow fake or something. Wow, they did a pretty good job. It looked
filmed
really
in May.
Nice.
They filmed in May in Maine, and there wasn't enough snow, so they had to truck in entire yards of snow from a local ski resort.
Why didn't they just not film in May?
No idea. It feels like just film a couple months earlier.
Like that had to cost so much extra money.
Yeah. And, like, it would have been that much snow if they just did it in, like, January, February. Yeah. So I don't know. Okay, yay or nay, the book was written by a Nobel Prize-winning author.
I'm gonna go with yay, because maybe that was just a fun new thing.
Nay.
Okay.
It was written by a 7-year-old girl named Emma.
Wow, that's nice.
That she came up with a little song and then made a little book.
Oh.
And her dad...
it got optioned and turned into
her dad produced the movie.
Oh.
So the book, she made it in, like...
It all makes sense
2008 or something. Yeah. And then, her dad made the movie. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wait, wasn't the movie in 2004?
Or, 1998,
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah,
was
that
the book.
really clarifies so much.
Yes. But I think the book is literally just kids' picture book of the dogs.
Yeah.
And she also apparently recorded a version of the song with her child friends.
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay, yay or nay, there's a behind-the-scenes documentary, like, short film something.
Documentary. I'm gonna go with yay, because they cared enough about this to make a whole sequel, so I feel like they also cared enough to just shoot some BTS.
Okay, it is yay. It was made by the child author, who was 14 at the time. Okay. So I don't know really what it is, that was one of the only other facts that I found. There was also a fact that I didn't know how to work into as a fact, that apparently there was the dog sled, because they were doing the dog sledding, ran into an underwater pipe and, like, split in half on the second day of filming, and it apparently was wild. Nobody got hurt, but it was like, that was the only other thing about the production that I saw. It was the stunt gone wrong. Okay. Yay or nay? the actor who plays Dolores and the actor who plays the dog catcher absolutely hate each other, and they refuse to interact outside their scenes.
Nay, were they like married or something?
Yes. Married since 2000.
Wow. Good for them.
Her name is Bonita.
Wow.
Which I found really fun as well. Okay, this is my last one. When did the hoodie get created? So is it as anachronistic as
I feel like there were hoodies in some capacity. I just don't know if there was like a zip up.
Okay, I didn't look up the zip up part.
I think that was more what's throwing me. But I'm gonna say there were hoodies in 1910. Which I wouldn't have expected.
First hoodie was made in 1934 in Rochester, New York for like factory workers in the cold in upstate New York. So like if this takes place in 1931, it is too early for there to be a hoodie, but it's not like as out of place.
Yeah, it was more just the specific style of of hoodie.
Yeah, I didn't know about the zip up, but apparently that's when the first Bluetooth of a hoodie was created. If anyone wanted to know,
the first what?
The first like blueprint. Not Bluetooth.
I was like, I feel like I'm missing something here.
Blueprint.
Okay, I see.
Yes. So that was the fact that I thought of as we were setting up. Nice. So I was like, that's gotta be one.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Well, that was my last one.
Good job.
So, grand finale. Do we recommend? I think it's for your children. Fun time.
I think you gotta establish it early.
Yeah.
Not watch it for the first time when you're 25.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a great time.
I think if you like a dog and you're a child, it's gonna be hit it out of the park.
Yeah. I would say if you want a dog Christmas movie, do this, but there's like
there are a lot
of them, specifically Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
This definitely isn't the only one, but it is sort of the quintessential, Yeah. It's probably the most dog Christmas movie of all the dog Christmas movies.
Apart from the ones where the dog is Santa.
Okay, that's true, actually.
Which are really great, too. Santa Paws and Santa Paws 2.
Oh, you're right. Probably watch those first. Those are probably better.
Have you not seen either one of those?
I think we watched them in school, so I probably saw, like, at least half of them.
I can't remember which one it is where Santa Paws... Also, there's orphan dog plotline, where there's, like, sad orphan dogs in a dog shelter, and there's this really... Specifically, again, I think orphan, really baby Yorkie who sings a really sad song about, like, Christmas magic or miracles, like, and my sister quotes it all the time. So, yeah, apparently that one was a musical. I don't really remember anything apart from that one song, but that's the other one I feel like we watched a lot.
Yeah, for
dog Christmas.
It's a solid option if you want a period piece for Christmas.
True.
This is where you go.
True. Yeah. If you're not watching, like, one that actually came out. And
there are, you're like, a lot of old ones already.
I mean, now, like, Miracle on 34th Street, and, like, my God, what's it called? It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, yeah, we feel like we've barked dogs, but do you think, I feel like ending it, we have to try to name the 12 dogs of Christmas. Oh, God.
I mean, you can definitely do it. I might remember 3 of them in, like, the wrong order. Okay,
so 12 was a cat. I don't remember what... It was supposed to be something mutt, and I don't know what it was. But it's somewhere. Somewhere I remember looking it up a long time ago. Okay, 11...
Is that the lab puppies? I feel like they were towards the end.
Labs a-laughing.
Okay, yeah.
11 labs a-laughing. 10 Dalmatians dancing. 9...
I don't remember what number was
Chihuahuas chomping. 8 sheepdogs snoring. 7 huskies howling. 6 boxers boxing. 5 golden retrievers. 4 basset hounds. 3 cocker spaniels. 2 Saint Bernards. And a poodle in a dog house.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I didn't remember, I think, I remember the huskies. I didn't remember the sheepdogs and the chihuahuas was what I was struggling with. I think the labs. Couldn't remember if there were both labs and golden retrievers. And what the labs were doing. Because I was like, are they lapping? They're lapping up water?
Come up with anything that made sense.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the mutts... Maybe just, like... I don't know. Could have been the howl. No, we got Howlin's howling. Husky's howling. I don't know. Because I feel like there's a recorded version where it is the actual. Maybe I gotta find out. I gotta find out now. Because it's gonna bother me. What is the 12 dog of Christmas? Not a cat. Oh, okay. The final one's 12 dogs a digging. So it could have just been that.
any dogs.
Any dogs. Okay. Sometimes it says beagles barking could have been, but they weren't beagles. So not consistent across all interpretations. Many people make their own.
Mm-hmm. What's the timer at?
4 minutes.
Okay. We're good. I don't know. I'm like suspicious when nothing goes wrong.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. We'll see.
Yep.
But I think that's it.
I think that is
Happy
it.
Pawlidays, everyone.
Happy Pawlidays. We'll see you in the new year.
Yes. Oh my god, 2026. Wow.
Bye, everyone.